Well, alrighty. So, what I have planned for today is that we're going to go over a little introduction, read the Boluspa. We do a little study session over that. Probably transition to Assassin's Creed Valhalla or play some Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know, just get some games in after our study session. Well, if you don't know, my name is Rob. This is Path of the Raven. It's my YouTube channel, my social media account, and I'm an Oathsworn ordained Gothi. I've been a Norse pagan heathen for 5.5 years. Been enjoying it ever since. Been wanting to do content creation. Didn't figure out what to do. And then I found my little niche. I'll just spread the knowledge and ask any question or answer any questions anyone has. So yeah, we're live streaming right now to YouTube and Twitch, so that's exciting. So we got that going on right now. Okay. I've been getting into TikTok to help spread, so that's nice. Yeah, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. Alrighty. Here we go. Here we go. Hello? That's a pretty big. It's alright. We'll make it work. Yep. Apologize. Whether you're on YouTube or Twitch, I have a channel and chat. So whatever you type on, whatever you comment on, whatever question you bring, um, I will be able to see it. So let's get this started. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna read the Poetic Edda. I'm gonna be reading from the Lee Hollander version, but it's the version I'm gonna be reading. I also have the Poetic Edda by Jackson Crawford available by my side for if you ask any questions. I will be able to answer and be able to reference that book right there. So, all right. Let's get the YouTube intro out, get out of the way. What's up, everybody? This is your boy Rob from The Path of the Raven. Today we are going to read the Poetic Edda, the Volsung Saga. Nope, we are going to read the Voluspa. Yep, we're going to read the Voluspa today. We're going to talk about it. We're going to first read each and every stanza. I'm going to be right here with you. I got chat right there to ask any questions while we're reading. If you just want to listen and ask some questions, that's completely fine. You can find me live every Sunday about 1 p.m. PST. It's going to be our study session Sundays, where we're going to go over a new story, and then we're going to research it on stream in live. So if you have any questions, stop by, and I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe from your favorite Gothi. All right, let's get this started. So, Bulispa, the prophecy of the seers. Oh, 1 second. Apologies for that work. Stupid. Alrighty. So, if any of you don't know what the Voluspa is about, it's Odin talking with the seers, which he has summoned and is getting the prophecy of Ragnarok and how he's gonna die. So let's go into this. Significantly, the poem referred to in the prose Edda of Snorri as Voluspa occupies first place in the Codex Regius collection of Eddic songs. It was probably felt to be the most comprehensive and representative of them all, at the same time furnishing a kind of philosophic introduction to Norse cosmology and embodying the outlooks of thoughtful heathen of the later Viking Age. It makes a similar appeal now, notwithstanding the deplorable condition of the poem as handed down. It thrills us as vision after vision of a Norse apocalypse rises before us, giving glimpses of the fates of the gods and powers of the Eld, glimpses of the past and the future of the world. Norse census here at its best accomplishes a triumph in condensing a world of meaning into narrowest compass. A stern ethical pathos in some passages is consonant with the somber tone of the whole. None of the Eddic poems has been a theme of greater controversy, which is not to be wondered at, considering the condition of the text, which is vague outlines, its hopeless confusion of statement, even beyond the inevitable self-contradictions of any primitive cosmology, its puzzling gaps, its abrupt transitions, and its obscure allusions, all of which make elaborate commentary indispensable for understanding. In general, there is little agreement among scholars, or even the fundamental points of the purpose and the structure of the poem. Odin, it seems, has summoned the seers from her grave to appear before the assembled gods. To legitimate herself, she keeps the first created things. In the beginnings, how the heaven and the earth rose out of chaos. Wow, that's just powerful. She tells how man is given the breath of life, how a golden age of innocence among the gods, and with the coming of the Norns, the Fates, and the ill understood slaying of Golveg, a Pandora-like figure sent to the Aesir by the Vanir, an older race of gods. A war between these powers result strenuous of the Aesir, which battlements are laid low in their rebuilding broken oaths, embroil the gods, now united. With the world of the giants, representative of brute force and darkness, Balder, the god of light, is slain, and evil enters into the world. Then, with strokes of tremendous dramatic power, the seers foretells the downfall of the gods, heralded by general depravity, the breaking loose of all the powers of destruction, and the cataclysmic end of the world. Out of its ruins, a new world is born, in which Balder and other benign gods will establish a region of justice and power. In the concluding lines, some scholars have seen an adumberation of the coming of Christ, and then find trace of Christianity in the poem as a whole. But at present, the best scholarship would declare it as interpolation because its variance with the prevailing spirit of the poem, the very passage on which interference could be based. However, this does not preclude a general acquaintance with the fundamental concepts of Christianity. Such knowledge pervaded the North and the 9th and 10th centuries, times when the imagination was stimulated vigorously through the multifarious activities of the Viking Age. A study of the language, the versed form is... I can't even say that word, that's way beyond me. The poem has led to a similar conclusion. For all that, however, much of the matter of the poem may be of considerable earlier date. Recent study has suggested that the cosmogonic part, the first 27 stanzas pieced together as it is from snatches and patches of hoary equity. Some of extraordinary power was added later to a compositionary younger eschatological poem. The Voluspa is found in the Codex Regius and in the Hogsbrook, the later version, though the whole inferior to that of the Codex Regius, sometimes has better text. In addition, we have a paraphrase in the Snorre Edda, which also quotes in part or in full nearly half of the stanzas, some in variant versions. That's powerful. Now we're about to start the actual Codex Voluspa. My apologies. Let me wet my whistle. Voluspa. Hear me, all ye hallowed beings, both high and low of Heimdall's children. Thou wilt, Valfather, that I will set forth the fates of the world, which at first I recall. I call to mind the keen of Etons, which long ago did give me life. 9 worlds I know, and 9 abodes of the glorious world tree, the ground beneath. In earliest times did Ymir live, was nor sea, nor land, nor salty waves, neither earth was there, nor upper heavens, but a keeping nothing, the green things nowhere. Was the land then lifted aloft by Bur's sons, who made Midgarth the matches of earth? Shone from the south the sun on dry land, on the ground they grew the greenwood soft. From the south the sun, by the side of the moon, heaved his right hand over heaven's rim. The sun knew not what seat he had, the stars knew not what steed they held, the moon knew not what might she had. Then gathered together the gods for council, the holy host, and held converse. To the night and new moon their names they gave, the morning named, and midday also. For noon and evening to order the year, on it the plain met the mighty gods. Shrines and temples they timbered high, they found forges to fashion gold, tongues they did shape, and tools they made, played at draughts and the garth, right glad they were, nor aught they lacked they of lustrous gold, till maidens 3 from the thyrses came, awful in might, from Edda home. To the coast they came, kind and mighty, from the gathered gods, 3 great days year. Oh, there we go. Alright. Played the draughts in the grain, right glad they were, nor aught lacked they of lustrous gold, till maidens 3 from Thyrsis came, awful in might, from Edda home. To the coast they came, kind and mighty, from the gathered gods, 3 great days here on the land they found, of little strength, ask an embla unfated yet, since they possessed not, soul they had not, being nor bearing, nor blooming hue. Soul gave Othin, sense gave Honir, being Lothar and blooming who. And ash I know, height Yggdrasil, the mighty tree moist with white dews, thence come the floods that fall down evergreen o'er tops, earth well this tree. Thence wise maidens 3 betake them, under spreadlings' boughs their bower stands. Earth one is height, the other for Dante, schooled the 3rd, they scores to cut. They laws did make, they lives did choose. For the children of men, they marked their fates. I ween the first war in the world was this, when the gods Gulvig gashed with their spears, and in the hall of Har burned her 3 times burned there, and thrice reborn ever and anon. Even now she liveth. Height she was height, where to houses she came, the wise seers and witchcraft plied. Cast spells where she could, cast spells on the mind. 2 wicked women, which was welcome ever, then gathered together the gods for council, the holy host, and held converse. Should the Aesir a truce which tribute to buy, or should all gods share in the feast? His spear had Odin sped o'er the host. The first of feuds was thus fought in the world, was broken in battle and breastwork of Asgarth. Fighting Vanir trod the field of battle. Then gathered together the gods for council, the holy host that held converse, who had filled the air with foul treason, and to uncouth Ettin's Odin's wife given. Thui Thor then overthrew the foe. He seldom sits when of such he hears, which sworn oath broken and solemn vows. God's plighted troth, the pledge given. Where Heimdall's horn is hid, she knows. Under heaven touching holy world tree, on it is shed. Showery falls from Fjolnir's pledge. Know ye further or how? Alone she sat out, when the Lord of gods, Odin is old, her eye did seek. Seekest I know why summon me? Well, I know Yig, where the eye is hidden in the wondrous well of Mimir. Each morn Mimir his dead doth drink out of Fjolnir's pledge. Know ye further or how? Give Yig to her arm rings and gems, for her serious sought and soothing. The fates I fathom, yet farther I see far and wide the world's about. Alrighty. Gave Yig to her arm rings and gleam for her serious sight, and soothsaying the fates I fathom, yet farther I see, yet far and wide the worlds about the Valkyrie's flock. From afar she beholds, ready to ride to the realm of men. Skuld held her shield. Skuld likewise Guth hild Gondul and Grisrugul, for thus our height. Perrin's maidens ready to ride were reddened battlefields. I saw for Balder, the blessed god, Yig's dearest son, what doom is hidden. Green and glossy where there grew a boot, the trees among the mistletoe, then slender seeming sapling became a fell weapon when flung by Hoth. But Balder's brother was born full soon. But one night old slew him Odin's son, neither cleansed his hands nor combined his hair, till Balder's slayer he sent to hell. But Frigg did weep, and Fensalir, the faithful deed, know ye further or how? A captive lives in the Kettle Grove, like to lawless Loki in shape. There sits Sigyn, full sad in mind, but her fettered mate know ye further or how? From the east there flows through fester dales a stream hight Slith, filled with swords and knives, waist deep wade there, through waters swift, main-sworn men and murderers eke. Those who betrayed a trusted friend's wife, their gnaws Nidhogg, naked corpses, there the wolf rends men, wit ye more or how? Stood in the north on the Nethel fields a dwelling golden, which the dwarfs did own. Another stood on Oaknir, the Eden's beer hall, whose premier height a hall she saw from the sun so far on Nostrand's shore. True Norse, its doors drop of poison drip through the louvre. His walls are clad with coiling snakes. In the east sat the old one in the iron woods, bred there the bad brood of Fenrir. While one of these, worse than they all, the sun swallow in seeming a wolf, he feeds on the flesh of fallen men. With their blood Sulis, the seat of the gods, will grow swart at the sunshine in summers thereafter. The weather will bringing, do ye wit more or how? His harp striking on hill, there sat Gladstone Egthirth, he who guards the ogress. O'er him gladly in gallows tree crowed the red-haired Fairhawk, which is Fowler's height. Crowed o'er the gods, Gulin Campi, wakes ye the heroes, who with Hergen dwell. Another grows. The earth beneath in the halls of hell, of huge dark red. Garm bays loudly before Gnappa cave, breaks his fetters and freely runs. The fates I fathom, yet the farther I see of the mighty gods, the Ungufling doom. Ugh. See what this does. Hopefully this works. Okay. Brothers will battle to bloody end, and sister sons their sip betray. Woes in the world, much wantonness. Axe age, sword age, sundered our shields, wind age, wolf age, ere the world crumbles. Will the spear of no man spare the other? Mimir sons dance, the downfall bodes. When blares the gleaming old Yaller horn, loud blows Heimdall. With horn of foot in hell's dark hall, horror spreadeth once more Odin, with Mime's head speaketh, her cert Sib swallows him. Trembles the towering tree Yggdrasil. It leaves Saurlodly unleashed as is the Etten. What ails the Aesir, what the Alps, in uproar all Ettens are the Aesir might. At the gates of their groots the wise dwarfs groan, in their fell fatnesses we eat ye further or how? Garm bays loudly before Gnappa cave, breaks his fetters and freely runs. The fates I fathom, yet further I see, of the mighty gods, the engulfing doom. There's arm from the east, holding his shield, the Midgarth worm, in mighty rage, scatters the waves, screams the eagle, his nib tears the dead, Nagafar loosens, sails a ship from the east, with shades from hell, over the ocean stream, steers a Loki, in the wake of the wolf, rush witless hordes, who with baleful beliced brother do fare. Comes Cert from the south, with the singer of twigs, the war god's sword like a sun doth shine. The tall hills totter, and trolls stagger, men fare to hell, the heavens rive. Another woe awaiteth Lyn, where forth goes Odin to fight the wolf, and the slayer of Beli to battle with Cert. Then Frigg's husband, with fall lifeless, strides forth Vithar, Balfar stun, the fearless fighter, Fenrir to slay. To the heart he use the elf wrong sung, avenges then Vithar's father. Come then Mjolnir's mighty wielder, gapes the grisly earth girdling serpent. When strides forth Thor to stay the worm, almighty Maul's Midgard's order, shall all wights in the world wander from home. Back falls 9 steps, Fjorgen's offsprings, nor fetters for his frame from the frightful worm. Neath seal the land sinketh, the sun dimmeth, from the heavens fall the fair brightest stars. Gusheth for steam and good-thing fire. To heaven, to very heaven, soar the hurting flames. Garm bays loudly before a Ginapa cave breaks his fetter and freely runs. The fates I fathom, yet farther I see of the mighty gods the engulfing doom. To see green again, with growing things, the earth arise from out of the sea. Fell torrents flow, overflies them the eagle, on hoar highlands which hunts for fish. Again the Aesir on Itha plain meet, and speak of the mighty Midgard worm. Again go over the great world doom. And Fimbul withers on Hatham Rune, then in the grass the golden figures, the far famed ones, will be found again, which they had owned in olden days. On the unsown acres the ears will grow. All ill grow better, will Bonder come then, both he and Hoth will in Hrolp's hall dwell. The war gods fain do ye wit more or how, then will Honir handle the blood wands, and Yg's brother's sons will forever dwell in wide wind home. Do ye wit more or how? I see a hall, then the sun more fair, thatched the red gold, which is Galim's height. There will the gods all guilteous throne, and thrive forever in ease and bliss. Adoned cometh to the deme of the world, the great Godhead which governs all, comes the dark sum, dragon flying Nithog upward from the Nitha fells. He bears his pinions as the plains here o'erflowers, naked corpses, now he will sink. That is the end of the Voluspa. I hope you enjoyed today's reading on Sunday study session, and I hope you love what I'm doing. Enjoy this video, enjoy what is to come. The next thing we are going to be going over is the study session and going more in depth in what the Voluspa says. So remember, like, if you enjoyed the content, if you want to see more, that helps out. Comment what you want to learn from a Gothi, and subscribe so we can reach a bigger audience. And let's walk this path together. Alrighty. So, with that done, I'm going to use the restroom real quick, and then we're going to start our study session, which is going to be exciting. Alright, everyone, please hold off for a second. Like I said, going to be going to the bathroom. What the heck? Alright. I'll just get rid of that. Alright, give me 2 seconds. Bathroom break. Alrighty, I'm back. Thank you for letting me go on my bathroom break. Alrighty, what are we gonna do now? Alright, we're gonna be going. Oh shit. Alrighty, we'll go this. There we go. This works. So let's do our study session. We're gonna talk about the Buddhispa. Let's get this YouTube channel. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Path of the Raven YouTube channel. We are doing this live on YouTube and Twitch every Sunday. We start at 1, we do our reading, and then we go to our study session, where we dive deep into the context of what was read. If you enjoy, like, comment, subscribe on what you want to learn more. It encourages me to dive deep into the sagas to help you guys even further, and subscribe so we can reach more people in the later. Well, I hope you enjoy this, and let's get this started. So when it comes to sagas, what does everyone think? For me, the Voluspa, I don't know why I keep on saying Volsung, but the Voluspa, especially in this translation, you have a lot of hard names that are translated. For one, you got the in the book it's called the Midgard Serpent, which is Midgard Serpent. So Jormungandr, to show you how drastically big this snake is. And they call him a worm in the saga, but in reality, so it's a snake. Because in the saga, he says that he's going to strike at Thor, and I want to say 7 steps he falls due to the venom. So Yeah, Jormungandr the Midgard serpent. And in this little picture right here, it shows Midgard. And this is supposed to show Yggdrasil in essence. Okay. And then Yig and Odin came up. And if you're new to Norse paganism, here is what Odin looks like. I can show historically, this is what many people think he depicts us as when he's wandering among the realms. He's depicted to have his staff, his white beard, and his wizard hat. That's where Gandalf comes from The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. And this is Odin's chair, along with his two wolves and his two ravens. And the camera's back. Okay. And then we got Sleipnir, his mighty steed, that we will go further in depth in the later stories. Now, War. So this is what, if you played the new God of War, which I am currently playing through, and eventually I will be live streaming it and recording YouTube videos, as there's a lot to unpack in the God of War game. But at first I want to go through and show that well, there we go. This is better. Show what I want to start with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and then I got some other games to play where we're going to go deep dive and explore, research, and it's going to be really swell and a really enjoyable time. I've already played most of the games, but instead of me playing the games and then looking into it by myself, which I've already done, now I'm going to essentially document all of this. So now that we covered Odin, this is Thor right here. This is the perfect depiction of Thor in media. Now, I want to do this video, and I'm going to be, this is actually a perfect thumbnail, but I'm going to be researching and doing a video about this. Which Thor depiction is historically accurate, and then which one wins in a fight? Obviously, I'm going to go more in depth in this video, and it's going to be, this is actually a better one. Yeah, I like this one, except for that part. I like that. But anyways, so this is going to be one of the videos. I like that. Alrighty. Oh, so if you didn't know, this is both depictions of Mjolnir. Okay. And then in the saga is stanza 22. I'm gonna reread it, and then we're gonna go into it. Height, she was height, where to houses she came, the wise seers and witchcraft plied, spell cast where she could, cast spells on the mind to wicked women, she was welcome ever. Height. And I might be pronouncing it but this is how it's spelled in the book. Now, you might be thinking, there she goes. This is the stanza that I literally just read. Different translation, but same type of message. So when I'm reading this, and this is the only type, and not the only type. This is the only I want to say, yep. So I just wanted to confirm this before I said anything, but Haith, Heidi is another name for the traveling seer and the witch Golvig. So Golvig, she that war remembers the first on earth when Golvig they with lances pierced and in the High One's hall. So the High One's hall is Odin. She thrice brought her forth, oft not seldom, yet she still lives. So she was burned 3 times, and 3 times she came back. Now, Golvig. Wikipedia is not the best resource, but because I've used this and I know exactly where it is, there we go. Now, if you're zooming in what that says, or if you're on the phone or anything like that. Yeah. Scholars have variously proposed that Gulvig Heider is the same figure as the goddess Freya. Now, if you don't know the goddess Freya, she is a goddess of Vanir, god. This is alternative names first. This is her in the Prose Edda, different little sagas. But she's the twin sister of the god Freyr, which, if you follow Ostara, he is heavenly, or not heavenly, but heavily worshipped during this time of Ostara. And I started a little late because I'm practicing Ostara with doing this little passion project, not just for I want to do another video where stating Ostara is the Pagan New Year, and the depiction of that. So I got 2 videos that I'm going to be looking forward to making. But yeah, that's a little sneak peek in what my future is going to be looking like with the Path of the Raven. So Freya, twin sister to Freyr, teaches Odin the runes. And she's goddess of love, beauty, sex, war. So yeah, what a mighty goddess. Heavy patron to the shield maidens, a lot of different stuff. And that's the beauty of polytheism. I suck at that depiction of the word. Here, because I can't really say it. I know what I'm talking about. Polytheistic, which is believing in one or more God, which is essentially pagan. You didn't know. Now you got monotheistic, which is believing in one God, which constructed as what you would call it, Abrahamic faiths, which if you watched my welcome video, I'm also going to be diving in deep into that after I have a strong foundation of videos, resources that I can point to, quick reference to the Norse pantheon and other pagan faiths. So Voluspa. What's another thing that speaks out to most people? Loki. Okay. Do Loki, Balder. So, alright. Yep. Norse mythology, because I always search this. That's not my favorite depiction, but it's better than the Marvel depiction. Yeah. So, Loki, god of trickery, mischief, and he's the god of that because he's a silver tongue. I like that because it's got the runes in the back. Huh. That'll be interesting. But anyway, he's a silver tongue, he's a silver, he's a trickster with his words. Odin's a very... I like this one. Maybe I have to watch this. But, yeah. Alright. Pretty easy. Trickster with his words. Balder. Let's do Norse mythology. He's known as the Shining God, the most beautiful god, and his mother, Frigg, which in God of War, his mother is Freya, which is not true. His mother is Frigg, and in later sagas of the Poetic Edda, we'll dive more deep into that. But it's another topic I want to cross over is popular media aspects and different artist depictions versus what's real. So I want to give the right information and correct Hollywood's depiction. Now, this is a famous part. Balder's death by his brother. Now, you might think, who killed Balder? Yep, Balder's known as the god Light. Literally everyone loved him, and the only one that didn't. Yep, Caesar is right here. Sorry, I know I'm going off on a little tangent, even though I'm supposed to be covering Balder's brother. Son of Frigg, not Freya. Odin is the king of the Asgardian gods and god of both war and wisdom, poetry, a bunch of other things. Frigg was the goddess of marriage, fertility, motherhood, the homestead. While Frigg is the wife of Odin, she is not the mother of all his children. For example, Thor was the son of Odin and the giantess Yordor, which is Earth. So that's why Thor's the protector of Earth. Little knowledge about that. But Hoder. Now who's that? Who is Hoder? You got Balder. Yep. Odin, Frigg. Okay, who's Hoder? Who's Hoder? That is Hoder. He is the blind god. And a little sneak peek before we talk about it and later in the story. So, Hoder, which pronounced this or spelled this way. Hoder is the blind god, and in a party where Balder was, Loki tricked Odin to challenge Balder to a challenge. And in that challenge, shooting an apple above his head. I think that's what it was. And he's like, okay, I won't do it. So I'll pick someone else that does. Or someone else that will. And he picked Hoth. Balder at this time, he was not meant to die by anything. Everything in the world has sworn oath to Frigg. And now you do. Oath is bonding to Norse pagans. It is literally the epitome of, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. My word is my bond. It's the only thing we have in this world that binds us to the gods, is our word. That's where my oath ring comes into effect, and my title's a Gothi. That was also sworn. Now, most people don't have their oath ring tattooed on them. I do. I have an oath ring on my altar, but it started breaking and I didn't want it. My first and only oath ring at the time break. So now it's sitting on my altar, and now I have an oath ring tattooed on me where it translates from Elder Futhark says, "Hail the gods." Okay. So anyways, during this time, huge tangent that we just did about oaths and everything, but Odin killed Balder with an arrow with a mistletoe. So now you wonder, well, Frigg went through everywhere and made them swear an oath to her and Balder. Good image. I'm not going to swear an oath to not hurt Balder. Now, Frigg, this one right here, she saw mistletoe, saw how young mistletoe was, minuscule, and didn't even think about it, and she didn't do it. Well, Loki found out and tied mistletoe to the front of the arrow, shot Balder, and he died. That is something God of War did do correctly. Now, Atreus. Right there. Mistletoe. Mistletoe right there. Yep. It breaks the spell that Frigg put on her son, and he could feel pain. And then Kratos goes up behind Balder and snaps his neck. It's a really funny picture. But yeah. Well, anyways, everyone, this is Rob from Path of the Raven. I hope you enjoyed this video of diving a little deep dive into the Voluspa Agothi. If you have any questions, feel free to write them down in the comments. I'll be right down there. I might even cover it with a new video. Like if you enjoy the content, comment what you want to know, or if you have any questions, share and subscribe so we reach more people and share the wealth of knowledge. And remember, everyone, let's walk this path together. Thanks for watching. Alrighty. That is our study session Sunday. We dived deep into the Voluspa. We dived deep into the gods this is the first saga that we learn about the gods. And now let's play something and get our minds in a different stance. Gonna be changing it up. Okay. There we go. So, we're going to be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Now, I believe y'all can hear this. Let me know if you can't, and we'll see what's going on about that. Play some ranked. We'll go deck. Nope. Change deck. Nordic Adventure. Cards don't I own. Adventure deck. That's these ones. Alrighty. Yep, I'm only gold, but I got this. Hope y'all are enjoying this so far. Enjoyed what we did. If you have any questions, feel free to talk in the chat and we'll get this going. Now, here, let's max see this. You're gonna, maybe Ash? Oh, alright. Looks like Dark Magician. So, hopefully we can get some cards out of this. But, talk in the chat if you want to ask about Norse paganism, what the plans are with the Path of the Raven, see what we're gonna do. So, don't know what I'm not a huge Yu-Gi-Oh player, but I do like my Nordics. Okay, just waiting on our opponent. Playing something. Okay, took you 3 minutes to set 2 cards. Okay, I draw. Effect failure. Not really gonna help us. This not really gonna help us, but yep. Yep. And then we'll get rid of that. Okay, now we're gonna go into boom, boom. I need that one. Another level 3. Go that way. Oh, that. We'll go into Odin. Now you might be wondering why we go into Odin. Well, it's because I can make myself unaffected by spell trap cards. It's an easy 4K beat stick. Go main phase 2. And my opponent surrenders. And the power of the gods win. Now, if you're also into Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, I will be down to duel each and every one of you. And we can also talk about the cards and what they all represent when it comes to Norse paganism. Now, I'm a little addicted. That's alright, because I'm good at it. I'm good at being addicted. Okay, so we got an Ash Blossom, a Valkyrie, Maxi, a Faithful Adventurer. I haven't really played too much of this, so I'm going to be pressing cards. Okay. Gotta do this. And 1 card to the graveyard. It's finished. Okay. Send this to the graveyard. Gonna banish it. this one, and this one. Set to defense mode. Now confused. I have summoned this. I don't know. I got a 4 and I got a 3. Make 2 Black Rose Dragon, but I don't want Black Rose. I'll take this. Gold egg, which we just covered. Boom. 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 Okay, gold egg. Boom. 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 Okay. Get this card. Okay, we're gonna synchro it into 4. And now we end our turn. So we got Maxi and Ash. That's Sabaline. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie artichoke. Use of card on the field essentially. Alrighty. Let's go with the mighty Thor. I couldn't even activate a card in response to that, but whatever. Whatever. Effect failure. End our turn right there. Yeah. Sure. We'll activate Maxi. Wow. Okay. Oh, Six Samurai. Add ash to that. Okay. Yep. Okay, Goulambursty. You fold the we're gonna normal summon. Of course you're gonna ash. Like a Black Rose Dragon. Ah. What you gonna do? Okay. You, a shoe, a shoe. 4. Boom. Boom. I have to. Oh my gosh. That just sucks. That just blows. Yep, I don't have any more Golden Bursties. That's unfortunate. Nice. It's been a long time since we played Samurai. Synchro? Of course. Alright, that's game. That is G. Alright, we'll just end the game now. Thank you. Oh,
No one bad is ever truly bad.
It was a decent game. That it was. How's everyone's Sunday going so far? Not going that bad. Going that bad. Right. Awesome. Okay. We're gonna call that Yeah. If you don't control. All right. We'll end it right there. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. So make it work. Gonna ash that. This works. A kicky. Oh boy. Okay. Go. Alright. This is pretty decent. Right. Righto. Nada. It's a big no. Good game. Okay. Let's change our deck. I hate. Just want these to be 3. Like, come on now. Let's do my actual Nordic deck. So, this is my best Nordic deck, the best god deck around. I'm doing pretty good. Haven't dropped any frames. Stream's looking good. Now we can activate Golden Bear's effect to rescue cat. Let's just summon that. Falling. Going to loon the floor. Set that and okay. Nope. Stop. Once per turn. Okay, Dragoonity. Get in with the eyes of blue. Our Dropmanir will bring Odin. And we're gonna Monster Reborn. Bring the Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Thank you very much. Oink. We'll negate that. And leave you at 200 left. Alrighty. What is that? Ultimate Fusion. I'm gonna do it. Bye, broski. It's still negated. Because Savaline does everything. Alrighty. Well, everyone. Boom. Boom. Just buy some card packs and then we'll be done. About dark. It's not bad. Doom Knight. It's got Crystal Beast. Poetic. Not bad. I want that too. Alright, well, everyone. Thank you for watching The Path of the Raven. Being with us on our study session Sunday, where we dived deep into the Voluspa. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comment section of the video or hit me up on any of the socials. You all have a wonderful day, and remember, Stay true to your beliefs, and let's walk this path together.